Anyway, run over here, knife that guy. Oh, I should probably try and stock up on enough points that I can buy myself some Juggernaut before I go back to that main area. Oh man, rolling in points. Rolling in points. All day, day with these points. Oh, what's that? Surprise! Alright, I really do want to buy some jug, though. This makes me uncomfortable running around knifing, because all it takes is one kind of strange, awkward lunge to ruin you. Alright, any more? Huh? Huh? So close, just one more kill. Alright. Corey the Kang, what is your favorite type of food? I would have to say steamed snow crab legs dipped in hot butter, and if you disagree, I will be happy to explain in a long dissertation why you are objectively wrong, because most things are a matter of opinion, but that is truly the food of kings! So, invest some time and some taste buds in that if you have yet to come to that same glorious realization. So, anyway. The Stickman, 91. Hey, 91, same year as me. What kind of games do you play aside from COD? What are you studying in college? Favorite soda? We're going to answer those questions, or I'm going to answer them in reverse order. So, favorite soda would have to be Diet Dr. Pepper, because Diet Dr. Pepper is just great. It's not a regular soda, so it's not really sticky and sweet. I really don't like that when sodas are just overly just syrupy. And it still has a lot of good taste, because, I mean, it's Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. P is the only soda for me, is what I'm trying to say to you. And that is the answer to your question 3. Now, alright. Oh, forgot. I was focusing so much on rhyming that I forgot to almost buy the Juggernaut. So, anyway. What are you studying in college? Studying psychology. I've addressed that quite a few times now. What kind of games do you play aside from COD? Honestly, I don't play that many games. I really just don't. I like gaming. It's a passion of mine. It's fun. But I don't really have enough time that I can just be investing hours and hours into new games, if that makes sense. Like, I can't just be pouring all my time and being like, oh yeah, I'll just go buy that expensive game and try it, and then, oh, nope, turned out that one isn't fun, I'll just go buy another. I've never been like that. I always just kind of get into a game and then stick with it for a while. And I guess I'm still in that Call of Duty first-person shooter phase, but I mean, honestly, really, this YouTube thing, I don't do it because of the gaming. I do it because I really thoroughly enjoy commentating and I enjoy making these videos. Like, gaming is really more secondary for me, even though it is something I really enjoy, and nothing gets me going like a round of Nazi zombies. I don't know, there's just something so primal about Nazi zombies, it's great. But, what should I buy? I'm not going to buy Quick Revive because I ain't no bitch. Alright. Mr. Zombie Boy, what do you think is better, PS3 or Xbox? I'm going to have to say pass on this one, because no matter what I say, certain contingencies of people are going to get very irritated at my opinion, and honestly, I mean, it doesn't matter. They have pros and cons. I mean, Xbox, you get better live, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't play on PS3 very often, but I mean, I assume that it's better. That's most of the feedback that I've heard from people. And I mean, on PS3 you get free PlayStation Network, so you get benefits to both, and you get some awesome, cool graphic games on PS3. And then there are some people who say, "Oh, well, they're just as good as on Xbox." And you know, I really don't put as much thought into that console war as most people. And by that I mean I haven't even considered it in a year, or since the last time someone asked me. I mean, it's just, to me, it don't matter. Just play what you want to play, son. Even if it's like a Sega Genesis, old school. Alright. So I guess there's not really a point to be upgrading or anything. I could go for like a tactical knife, or whatever that thing is. No, that is not what I was hoping for. Alright. Jeffsta, what is your most traumatic event or hardest time that you had to go through, you first-class white American male? Now you ended that sentence with ellipses, which are 3 periods in a row, even though you stated it in the form of a question, which leads me to believe that you made a little bit of a grammar faux pas. But, anyway, so I couldn't tell when I read questions like that. Like if you're joking around or if you're saying like, you white first-class faggot of white male douche. But anyway, I'll assume you're being a nice guy. But I don't know what you mean by first class. Like I don't live on a bus or in a... Do buses have first class? I don't know. Or in an airplane. So, I mean, I don't know about that. But I do know that I have been very blessed in my life. I look around at the world and see how a lot of people have to live. And I live very comfortably compared to that. So I'm not going to sit here and bitch and pretend like my life has been immensely hard by some measure, which it most certainly hasn't. But I guess the most difficult thing would just be family issues, just dealing with parents' divorces, just girlfriends' relationships, just standard stuff. So I wouldn't say that I've experienced something more traumatic than anyone else, really. No, I've had a pretty good life. So thank you. Thank you for making me thankful. All right.
It ends quickly, my brothers.
Alan Olegnad. Oh, shouldn't pick up the double points yet. I don't even know why, really, because I'm not really using points. Iran nuclear program. I don't really know what you want me to talk about in regard to this, but I'll just wing it. Recently, Iran has been becoming under a lot of fire, both literally and figuratively, by the U.S., and it's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it just seems... excuse me. It just seems weird to me. Like, these nuclear scientists, these nuclear engineers... excuse me, got a very dry throat, whatever you want to call them, in Iran have just been showing up dead, just, dying, just of things we, like, it's not like it's an accident. They're not just, quote, falling down the stairs or something. It's like a serious problem. It's something that has been happening over and over, and they pretty much know that the United States has something to do with it. And, even someone like Rick Santorum, he said, oh, I think it's a good thing when we kill Iranian scientists or something like that, and he thinks that's beneficial. And, I'm not going to sit here and judge Iran's motives or anything, because I really don't know. But I am going to say that it seems pretty hypocritical for us to be doing whatever the hell we want all the time just because we're the strongest ever. And then anytime we see someone making something we don't like, we just say, oh, heaven forbid. No, we're just going to go in and stop that. And, imagine if Russia or China didn't like the way we were handling our nuclear program. And they decided, let's send a couple of assassins over, a couple of Russian assassin ninjas over, and kill some American scientists. Everybody would be up in arms and they'd be like, oh, we need to go to war, this is ridiculous. But because it's not the United States and it's not in the first world, it's in the Middle East, everybody's like, oh, that's just how it works. We do what we want. They have to do what we like. But anyway, that's how I feel about that. But I won't even pretend that I am even remotely well versed on the subject, so don't take any of that as fact. Definitely go do your own research on that.